site here tonight, and I definitely needed to go over this article, this man, this piece of crap, this complete perfect example of a loser. And it infuriates me that people are advocating, people are protesting, and people are against what has happened in this new execution. Well, let me tell you something, folks. I am very glad and honored to have seen this pop up and have learned about this new execution style method. And whatever the case may be of anybody calling this inhumane shall be slapped upside the head and asked why they are so stupid. Because I'm telling you right now that this is what literally needs to be done to any type of murderer that wants to take lives. Alright? And I have literally came up with an idea. I don't know if it's ever existed. I don't know nothing about it, if it did. But this is something I ramped up in my head for an idea. Just for the simple fact, for people like this that sit there and say, oh my God, this is inhumane. Oh, I've been traumatized. Boo-hoo-hoo. You know what? What about the woman I won't even show this guy's face. And it ain't worth reading what he did, but he did stab a woman with another gentleman. Well, I can't even call him a gentleman. Another piece of crap, sorry. Both of them stabbed this preacher's wife that the preacher wanted her dead for life insurance policy. Let alone the stupid son of a bee killed himself later on so he wouldn't get prosecuted for this after they found out what the guy did to his wife. Now, you see, this is the thing. When you got these type of people that, there's the pug looking over in that direction. That street. I gotta get the 4K out there, folks. Literally looking right over where we always walk. But I'm not over there because the snow hit today. And your piece of crap snow sucks. But anyways, this is the thing. When something as brutal comes down as a murder, and sometimes the courts don't put out this type of stuff, but you know what? It needs to be seen. It needs to be told, and it needs to be literally brought into the case of a conviction towards a convicted killer. And if that was the case, perfect example, the Delphi murders, they would bring forth the evidence. Also, I forgot to mention on that one, which I'll probably mention it again when I update again on it, is that woman that supposedly witnessed BG and then ended up moving and disappearing because she didn't want nothing to do with the case. So if that woman is and was involved and did speak to Bridge Guy, then where the hell is she to point Alan out and say, hey, and there's another perfect example of why I don't think Alan is BG, because where's that woman to come forth? And yes, this is who I was talking to on the bridge. Think about it. But anyways, the brutality of that case has not been brought forth. In the brutality of this case, 2 men stabbing a woman to death 15, 16 times is what's claimed to be said. So if you got 2 men, and I'm sure the knife was big, and they're sitting there continuously 15 times, who knows, 10 for one, 11 for the other, vice versa. Who did the most, whatever. They both were paid $1,000 to do this, which I think is pretty cheap. Huh. Ridiculously cheap. And ended up getting caught for it. And right, was it worth $1,000? But the brutality of the stabbing, you can just imagine what that woman was going through as she's getting a knife driven in her back 15, 16 times. Give me an effing break. And you could, and I'm for damn sure that she had the face of fear. She had the face of, just pure out traumatization type face. One that you can't get out of your head. As to say, seeing something that you're not supposed to see. And as they're driving the knife, boom, 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 boom. Where's this woman's justice? Why can't people look at that and take forth of this guy fish flopping on a table, spitting in the mask? Oh, poor baby. And I know what this guy was trying to do. He was trying to survive another attempt of a gas chamber type or, execution. He was trying to survive it. So he probably thought, oh, if I survive this one, they'll never be able to kill me again. Da, da, da. That's exactly, I think, what this man was doing, but the gas did its job. And I'm damn well proud to say and glad to say that the man's dead. Because you know what? I think what needs to be done now because of this, and who knows, even the wife was there screaming his name. Oh, boo-hoo. Was the husband there able to scream his wife's name? Oh, well, no, he's the one who wanted her dead. Or say so the family. Sorry, I meant to say like the family. Were the family there able to scream that woman victim's name? Oh no, say it was Margaret. Don't die, Margaret. Don't kill her, Margaret. No, they weren't able to. This all happened. She got murdered, and these two, right. Got caught doing it, but no one properly served justice like the husband should have. But I think justice was served with these two men. The other guy, for some reason, how did he get executed in 2010 is beyond me. And this guy lasted this long. That's pretty sick. But, you know what I think needs to be done in a case like this now? Is instead of going to sit and watch the execution, I don't know why they even had the wife and kid there of this guy, let alone people that were going to get traumatized and say, oh, no, this is inhumane, this is sick. How about before, if anybody is sat in a room just like that, all right, they get to watch a reenactment of the murder of what that criminal did, what that murderer did. Why don't they do that? And then you can go watch the execution. And then see if you feel sorry for that poor, inhumane life he's going to have sitting there flopping on the table and breathing in deadly gas. How about they watch what happened and the brutality of 15 stab wounds in the back of a woman, or however she got stabbed, front, back, whatever side, and sit there and watch her breathe her last breath as two men walk away probably laughing. Fuck, we got a grand man, yeah. I think that should be done. That should be something new. Because we can make all these movies of people getting stabbed, like Terrifier. That was a brutal movie. I would like to take Terrifier and make him a good guy. All right? Against people like this. How about I got written a story about stuff like this. And I have short stories that take into this. Child molesters, murderers, getting back what they deserve. All right? and be tortured, just like what they do to their victims. So I mean, with that being said, even a movie should come out about this, just to put a little depth into a brain of a murderer who thinks, oh, I'm gonna go kill someone tonight. And they get away with murder, and they're now a serial killer. And right, continue to bring strings of murder, fear into people's lives. This, I think, is changing, should be changing the thoughts of people's if they want to go murder. Because your ass is going to have an agonizing death with gas put into your lungs. And I think that should be, and like I said, people should be watching the reenactment of the murder, let alone the case. You know, O.J. Simpson should go through something like this. And Mr. Sit there, I didn't do nothing, man. That wasn't, didn't fit my hands. Yeah, okay. But he was a jealous, enraged piece of crap that literally, yeah, you know what you did. But anyways, this should strike fear into the eyes of the beholder of the knife, the gun, the eyes of the beholder that wants to murder their next victim. And this should be brought forth and make them lie on that table and enjoy your death. You know what? I don't see nothing wrong with this. It's not inhumane. It's laying the hammer down where the law should be and put back of the word of justice. Put the meaning of justice back on the table, right? So we can live a humble life, not in fear of all this pieces of crap running the street, getting away with bloody murder. This is what should happen to Casey Anthony. This is what should happen to Rochelle Bond. People that are in Jeremiah Oliver's mother. I wish I didn't mention their names, but them are the people that, mothers that still walk this earth and was letting people kill. And the boyfriends too. Gonna sit there and talk about the devil. I see the devil in the child is possessed. And them wackos. I mean, give me an effing break. This world needs justice, folks. True meaning needs to be brought back. Especially the old West, like Germany has done. I think it was Germany. Women are allowed to kill their rapist attackers, right? And are able to kill and murder their people back. Because they shouldn't get away with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So justice needs to be updated, I think. And this is a perfect example to bring back forth the judge's gavel to be slammed on the table. And proper people being sentenced to death. And I enjoy every minute of it. If I was sitting in that room, I'd be laughing my ass off. I'd have my popcorn and drink ready. And that's right. I'd enjoy every minute of it. Until that next video, folks, be safe, take care, and that's right, always beware, because scumbags out there still doing this shit. Hopefully one day they get all their justice handed to them properly. Out.